Today's story is One Eye, Two Eye, and Three Eyes. Once upon a time, in a far off land, there lived a mother and three sisters. One Eye, Two Eye, and Three Eyes. So, the mother used to love One Eye and Three Eyes very much. Mother and these two sisters used to uh, irritate and they used to not behave with her two-eyed sister properly. They used to make her sad every time. They treat her very differently. So they are jealous that she is similar to the normal human. So they are very jealous of her and they treat her like a slave. So they used to give her old clothes and the torn clothes which they don't use to her sister. And the mother also used to treat two eyes like that. And they used to not keep her food at least. They used to give the food which they left to eat for her. So it's very bad situation for her. So one day, Two Eyes was very much worried and she went away from the home and she sat near a tree. She was crying and crying, and then there appeared a golden star. That is, a beautiful old fairy came in front of her and asked, "My dear Two Eyes, why are you like that?" Then the Two Eyes said the whole story which is happening in her family, and the old fairy said, "No, don't worry, I am there for you." Then the old fairy gave her a stick. Then the old fairy said, "This stick will help you a lot and will clear all your hungerness and whatever you want." So the fairy said some magical tones so that she can get her food. Then for the first, the fairy said, "The magical stick, can you get me some food on the table?" Then she got the food, and as she starved and hunger for many days, she was very much amazed of the smell and of all the tasty food. Then she ate the whole food without leaving. Then days passed on like that. Then One Eye and Three Eyes were thinking, "What? Two Eyes not even eating the food which we have left?" Then they were of jealous and they said to her mother. Then one day, when the next day, Three Eyes was going very happily outside, then these two sisters were in the plan of knowing what the Two Eyes was doing. They, without knowing to her, they followed her and they hid back of a tree. And they knew everything what she was doing and said and ran very fast into the house and said what the Two Eyes was doing. And even the mother was very frustrated, and when the Two Eyes was returning back to the home, she just pulled the stick and broke the stick into two pieces. Then the Two Eyes was very much worried and went running away from the home, and she sat again near the tree. At that time, again the old fairy came near the Two Eyes and said, "My dear kind girl, why are you crying?" Then she says the whole story, and she says, "You bury these two pieces in the ground, and it must get a good moonlight, and you will see a wonder by tomorrow." And the tree which the place which near she sits, there is a tree. The tree will change into silver, and it will bear small golden fruits, and it will give a bright shining. Mother, One Eye, and Three Eyes will be seeing it, and they will be mesmerized by that. So only the Two Eyes know what is all going there. Then all these three were running and they went near the tree. At that time they were trying to pull the fruit, but the tree was going behind from them. But when the Two Eyes was want to take the fruit, the tree was bending towards Two Eyes. Then they were all with disgraced, and at that time a night will come. So the mother will say, you go and hide back of the bushes, and we don't want to be disgraced because of the powers which you have. After going, the knight will go off. Why? Because they can't give the fruit which it is bearing. So the knight will say, yeah, it's waste of time for me, and I'll go back. So at that time, after going, the knight, the two eyes will be mesmerized, and she will be admired with the beauty of the night. So she will come back to the place, and at that time the tree will speak. You, my kind two eyes, even though in your sadness you are very kind, and now I am going to clear the wish what you have. And she will say that I want to marry the knight. This is my wish from my heart. So uh, she will say, just pluck a leaf from this and touch it on your dress. It will become a gold, a silver dress, and with ruby roses. And at that time, a leaf will fall from the tree, and it will become a small boat. She will go sailing on the sky to the knight's balcony. At that time, she will be calling the knight. Knight will think, who is this calling me at this night? And she will see, you said that who is going to give me the branch of bushes, branch of these leaves, I am going to do whatever the desire you want. Then she will see the whole story which is happening in the background with the mother and the sister. And the knight will see, she will ask, will you accept me as your bride? Then he says, yes, of course I'm going to accept, but I am going to punish your mother and the sisters. Then the twice says, no, we must be kind, knight. So ever after they will get married, and they will live very happily ever after.